maybe 15 seconds, and you've pulled a list of properties that your client couldn't find on their own. This is a great way to follow up with people that have maybe been recently on your activity tab, or those folks that have been in your inactive folder and you're following up with them on a monthly or bi-monthly basis, okay? Any questions on these?
Is that based
Yeah.
solely on their alerts, or is it also based on what?
That's based on anything that they have not seen on your website. So whether they went to your site and they searched, or they're getting listing alerts and they looked at some of the properties, that's just going to be anything that they have not yet seen.
Okay, so if it's based upon their activity, and maybe they looked at a $6 million home, but everything else they're looking at is 200,000, is there a way to manually go in and delete the 6 million?
Exactly. So that's by going through and unchecking certain properties. That's what I was doing. I was removing them from the list of properties that we're going to send. So yeah, same thing as the initial contact wizard. The system's always going to look at all the properties that they've actually viewed, not just properties that were sent to them in listing alerts, but only properties that they've actually viewed. And that's how it's going to compile the average. Make sense? Exactly. So same with the initial contact wizard. You can uncheck certain properties so that they're removed. Make sense?
That they've viewed.
Correct. Correct. All right. So any other questions, you guys? Any other feedback on things that you guys are doing on the agent page? Yeah, Katie.
Is there a way, when I first got onto the system, I totally did not realize that I had to check my web mail.
Mm-hmm.
So I did notice that, because when I was getting the alert saying I had a new message from a lead, and I would go in and check those, but I didn't realize that I was supposed to be checking the web mail.
Yeah.
Is there a way to get an email alert for that, to let me know that there's a new letter?
There's not a cell phone notification. You can't do forwarding, but what you can do, and I caution people with this, but you can set up, if you have an iPhone or a BlackBerry or whatever, you can set up what's called an IMAP account. So it's basically just going to take a copy of every email that you get to your Realty Generator address and deliver it to your phone or to Outlook, any other email application like that. The reason I caution people from setting this up is if you get an email on your phone and you respond, that response is not going to get updated into the Realty Generator system. And that's one of the nice things about Realty Generators. It keeps all of your responses in your mail to and from leads logged and organized in the system. So you're never hunting them down. So you can do that. If you guys are out in the field quite a bit throughout the day and you really want to be aware of messages that you get in your web mail, you can do that. Or rgmini.com. Okay? Exactly, because you're just right there in the account, but you're using a web browser on your phone. All right, any other questions or feedback on what you guys are doing that's working on the account or on the agent page, or things that you guys are struggling with? Yeah.
Challenges that I could use it, because I'm looking at this and it's great for when people register on the website. Because I have a 4-agent, you get the phone call from someone, they get the email address, and that agent registers, and then there's a notice.
Yeah, absolutely. Great. Yeah, absolutely. Great point. So going into the lead section here, we can just add a user manually. So if they get a call on the phone, they can get their information, quickly type in a welcome text. It's going to email that prospect with the website and a login and password so that they can start searching for property themselves.
And
Great point.
It'll send them the email, the listing, and I don't have to, like right now, we have to research and send them a link. And then, if it's a leak tab, and then do the search and send them a link.
Yeah.
This does it automatically.
Listing alerts is what's going to do it automatically, and absolutely, anytime you guys are talking to people on the phone and you can talk them into setting up listing alerts, just do it for them on their account, right? Does it all automatically for you. All right, anything else, you guys? What are you guys struggling with? I know you guys have some concerns. Let's address them. Anything? Nothing? Need some more coffee for you guys. All right. Yeah.
You find that even though the system is very simple to use, because there's so much to it, it takes a while for a person to understand where it's secondary. Some people go up and like driving the car and they think of other things.
Absolutely. That's why I recommend that you guys get into this daily routine where you have your 5 things that you do every day. So we've got some best practices documents back there for both agents and brokers. I recommend that you take some for your agents and that they hang it next to their computer because, you know, like Ken said, there's lots of bells and whistles, there's lots of fancy things that you can get into, but you need to just have your 5 things that you do every single day so that you're staying on top of new prospects so that you don't get overwhelmed. And then when you have extra time, you're not trying to catch up. You're actually able to go in and prospect to some of those older leads or people that you haven't yet established contact with. Okay?